Ho, ho, ho! Oh yes, it's that time of year. It's the end of 2019, and so perfect opportunity to take a look back at the past 12 months of gaming. Now, I'm pretty sure you'll agree it's not been a particularly vintage year for AAA titles, at least not compared to the last few, which have been undeniably amazing. But nonetheless, we've had some real standout moments, both positively and negatively, so my end of year awards are going to praise and give appropriate wooden spoon awards to the games that deserve them, at least on a personal level. So without further ado, let's get to it. The CatGoneCrazy Awards 2019.
What do you think you're doing?
I know it's hard to believe, but Shenmue 3 is here and it's actually good. Having been funded via Kickstarter, it's perhaps no surprise that the game is rooted in ostensibly outdated gameplay mechanisms, but honestly, any other kind of delivery would have alienated old fans and modern gamers alike. Instead, this is a triumphant throwback to Dreamcast gaming, packed with detail, insane amounts of spoken dialogue, and two wonderful environments to explore at your leisure. My review of this game is on gamesradar.com, so do check that out if you're interested, but suffice to say I was blown away by just how authentic and uncompromised the game is, something that I was even quoted as saying in the game's release trailer. I stand by that 100%. On the flip side, the most disappointing game this year for me has to be Grid from Codemasters, the reboot of sorts for their now vintage racing series. My preview was full of praise for its potential, but the resulting finished product fell way short of my expectations, something that I examined in detail in my video review on this channel. It really should have been better. A special runner-up shout-out goes to Team Sonic Racing, which came close to winning this award too, somehow managing to lose all of All Stars Racing's charm, appeal and fun, resulting in a completely forgettable kart racer. What a pity. The game I didn't expect to love, well, that goes to Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. I picked this up second-hand in CEX for a mere £12, and I've got to say, while I'm only around halfway through it, it's the best I've played in the genre. I found it hard in the past to get into Castlevania-style games, but this one has me absolutely hooked. It looks superb in 4K on Xbox One X, has satisfying attacks and enemy types, it rewards skillful play, and has a really cohesive art style. The music's good too. I just can't believe it's so cheap already, and I highly recommend checking it out. On the flip side, I also cannot believe how quickly Kingdom Hearts 3 has plummeted in value. I was genuinely excited for its release, splashing £55 to £60 on it on day one, but then I struggled to get into it. While the Tangled world is an early standout, and the production values are impressively high, Toy Story looks just like Toy Story, it feels overblown, far too complex, and the victim of severe feature creep, making for a game that surely doesn't satisfy anyone except the hardcore Kingdom Hearts fans. And since I used to stay up until 2 AM playing the original while I was at university, the fact that this doesn't even really appeal to me is very telling. But it's already just $12.99 brand new. Ouch. There are several games worth considering for the Best Retro Remake award, as retro remakes are the in thing at the moment. I think the award has to go to the superb Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Featuring tracks and characters from the PS1 and PS2 Crash Bandicoot racing games, everything looks absolutely amazing, and while it's very challenging, it rewards skillful play like few other kart races. A real success, and one that's coming down in price too, so check it out even if you can't imagine anything could actually rival Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This does. It's been a great year for retro enthusiasts, with the superb Capcom Home Arcade, the new Numbskull Quarter Arcade in the shape of Galaga, and the Neo Geo Mini, all of which have been reviewed on my channel, but the best of the lot has to be the Sega Mega Drive Mini. The hardware looks and feels exquisite, the gameplay feels authentic and impressively low on lag, and the game selection is better than usual on Sega collections thanks to some Disney licensed classics in there, as well as some unexpected vintage games too. Check out my full review if you want to hear more about this superb item. It's something anyone in their 30s or early 40s would surely love. My most enjoyed game this year? Well, this award goes to the Numbskull Quarter Arcade version of Pac-Man. I appreciate that this arcade replica was actually released in late 2018, but I bought mine in January this year, and I've played it pretty much every single day. It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. And despite releasing in limited quantities, as I speak to you, it's available for just $99.99 from Game in the UK. Honestly, it's my most played game of 2019, and I can't recommend it highly enough. While I stand by my criticisms of it that were in my review, it's still a beautiful, joyously entertaining little device, and every home should have one. This is brilliant. And so, to my overall game of the year, which is going to surprise some people, but others won't be surprised at all. Yep, it's the Nintendo Switch conversion of Virtua Racing from Sega. 55 hours of my 2019 have been spent playing this wonderful game, even though it's only got one car and 3 tracks. That's more time than I spent playing Shenmue 3, more than Zelda, indeed more than I've spent playing Pokemon Sword, Link's Awakening and Astral Chain combined. Replicating the original AM2 classic in full 1080p with zero pop-in, a superb replay mode, global leaderboards and amazing split-screen 8-player multiplayer, this is arguably as good as gaming gets. Still fun and addictive for my nephews in 2019, as well as their grandfather and me, it's a universally appealing and exquisitely designed racing game from the golden age of arcade gaming. It's also really, really cheap on the eShop too, so you really do have no excuse. Check out my review and then go and buy it. You'll love it. So that's it. That's all from my gaming awards for 2019. I hope you've enjoyed them. Do let me know what your choice is for Game of the Year in the comments below, and let me know what's delighted and disappointed you in the past 12 months. I wish you a very Merry Christmas full of great gaming with your loved ones, and a very happy, healthy and prosperous 2020. Thanks for watching. Cheers.